Well, Barry, you done did up. You done did up. Okay, one pretty cool episode, pretty epic episode. Basically, Zoom wants Barry to race him. Barry says, no, I'm not going to race you. No, Barry says he is going to race you because he's going to want to kill his dad. Because Zoom killed his dad. It actually continues where Barry was yelling as dad died. Barry says he's going to race Zoom so he can kill him. Everyone's like, no, you can't do that. They lock Barry up in a cell. And they have a plan to stop Zoom, to send him back to Earth 2, because I guess earlier in the season, when they said that they didn't want to leave Zoom on Earth 2 because, actually Barry, I guess, said it. They didn't want to leave Zoom on Earth 2 because he could kill, Zoom would still terrorize Earth 2. But they sent Zoom back, but he accidentally grabs Joe and takes him to Earth 2. Wally then finds out and releases Barry from the cell, and Barry says, screw it, we gotta save Joe, we have to open the portal to Earth 2. Joe comes back, they pull Joe out, and then Barry and Zoom have this, also Zoom set up this machine that he stole from Mercury Labs that apparently can rip the world and they will destroy all multiverses. Supposedly destroy the entire multiverse of infinite worlds. But Barry races against Zoom and uses a time remnant to save Joe because Zoom had him locked up somewhere, and saves Joe. But then the time remnant also runs around, creating another pulse that deactivates the infinite pulse destroyer, destroying that, and that also opens a portal into the time stream, or the Speed Force. Then a time wraiths come grab Jay or grab Zoom and then take him into the thing where the Speed Force, and I guess consumes them, and then that's the end. And then Barry throughout the entire episode is broken because, you know, he lost his dad and basically lost his dad, and now he's at a very bad place again. And also they find the Iron Masked Man. They take the Iron Mask off, and it turns out it's his father, Jay Garrett. His father's Jay Garrett because that's Barry's father's alternate doppelganger from Earth 3, because apparently Zoom was able to jump to other worlds, and he jumped to Earth 3 now. And this Jay Garrett takes on like the helmet, saying that it's a symbol of hope in Earth 2, Harrison says. And so that Jay Garrett takes on the helmet. He has like a similar suit to Barry's, but still different, which I liked. And Barry, or Harrison Wells from Earth 2, his daughter, and this Jay zoom to Earth 2, and then basically that's kind of where it ends. But everyone's having a hunky good old time. But Barry and Iris said they love each other, and that Barry says he can't really do a relationship right now because he feels hollow. And Iris says, "Don't worry." Sorry. Iris says, "Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll wait for you." And then Barry says, "I'm sorry, but I can't." After Iris runs in, goes back inside. Barry runs and opens a time portal and runs into the past and stops Eobard Thawne from killing his mother, thus creating the Flashpoint dimension. Creating the Flashpoint dimension, in which then it'll open up. Then most likely next episode will probably be him trying to fix that dimension from happening, to letting his mother get killed in the next episode of episode 1 of season 3. And then because of that rupture, or because of the world going are messing up, because of the time waves or whatever the fudge that happens, that's going to then allow for Supergirl to then be in the same universe as the Arrowverse. Okay, I can see why they did this a little bit now. They're doing it so that they can set everything up. They're doing it so that it sets everything up, so that way Supergirl can come in from an alternate universe, but still be the same universe, kind of. And then you also have you can also have other things happening as well, but still. Yeah, I kind of pretty much guess what's probably going to be the episode 1 of the next season. Oh, but my gosh, Barry, why? Well, he does it so that way he could stop his mother from dying. That way he could probably also stop his dad from dying. But honestly, I don't know. He probably could have just went to the past and saved his dad, but I guess he just wanted to save his mom because he felt broken now, even though he somewhat came to terms with it, but now I guess he didn't. I don't know. It better end with him fixing the timeline to where we still have the main time, which we should, because we have 3 shows dedicated to this. Like, the only show that shouldn't be really that much affected by the Arrowverse that much is Legends of Tomorrow, and that's because they're going through time and thus changing the multiverse already. But, and going to alternate timelines and stuff like that already, so yeah. But yeah, Barry kind of was dumb doing that. Kind of very dumb. Very, like very dumb. Going back in time to do that. But yeah, I can understand he wants to save his mom, but I kind of came to terms with that. I would have been cool if he would have went back to save his, dad, but now he's going to see, but I guess now it's going to be kind of like the action scene that if his mom didn't die, Barry would never be able to, save everyone, save from the metahuman crisis, and everyone will probably be separated. It's kind of the whole thing where what happens if a Christmas Miracle, or I forgot which one it was, where the guy's like, I want to live, because he sees all his life without him in it and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a good season finale. It's kind of like what the fudge kind of ending. But yeah, I want to know what's going to happen next after all of that. With now we have Earth 3 and we're introducing more multiverses, which is awesome. Also, like infinite amount of multiverse and stuff like that, because it's infinite possibilities and such and such. Technically, there was always the dimension where Barry saves the day, but then there's also the dimension where Jay always wins the day as well and destroys multiverses. But then again, that's also possibly alternate multiverse timelines. I don't know. It's still in a sense that in a multiverse, because infinite possibilities, infinite amount of things happening, there's always at least from how I perceive this, and I guess that's probably how it would be because it's infinite possibilities. There is always whenever someone goes right in a multiverse, there will always be someone who goes left. Or you make the choice, there's a pole in front of you. What do? Without thinking, you go right. In another dimension, without thinking, you went left. And infinite possibilities in that sense. Where it's always the chance of going the opposite direction or another direction that was it. Another direction, instead of going right or left, you just like, screw it, and went backwards. But, yeah, infinite possibilities. Either way, I'm pretty sure I know what's season 3's episode 1's gonna be. It's him trying to fix the time paradox or whatever. Also, he saw himself when he went to save his mom in the past. He saw him there, and his past self disappeared, like Marty McFly, like from the picture, disappeared. So yeah, I had no idea what. So it's gonna be kind of Flashpoint storyline. What's gonna happen? So I want to know what's going to happen with that. They have to fix the timeline because Barry's too intertwined with the Arrowverse to like have it to where he just disappears forever and like that's it. No, it's going to be he fixes the timeline within. I hope it is just one episode. I really do hope that it's just going to be one episode where in season 3 where he's crap. Now I have to gain my powers back to go save everyone, or I have to go fix all of this. And go back and let my mom die because changing it is incredibly dumb. Changing that to them, having little changes is something like him going back in time and that tuning fork guy with the sonic vibrations. He's now part of the team in a sense. That's a good thing, I say. Stupid things are things like, what is it? Trying to think. Stupid things are, we have an entire season dedicated to him trying to fix this, because that would be very dumb. Because we know that, at least we're kind of mostly assuming that he's still going to be part of the Arrowverse and he's still going to fix all of this crap. Not to mention Supergirl's coming in the next lineup with everything else, so most likely, and she's going to be part of the Arrowverse, so yeah. Now I have to go watch Supergirl, because that is now canon with the Arrowverse. Which I think I like about the Arrowverse is, it is all basically one ginormous show. And I say that because if you watch Legends of Tomorrow all the way to the end, you learn something about Laura Lance that I didn't know about, because I didn't even watch the ending of Arrow yet. So I'm like, what the fudge? But yeah, it's just that kind of thing. But I do hope that they don't dedicate an entire season to this, because I want to see Wally gain his superpowers. I want to see him running with Barry. I want to see the daughter of Harrison Wells running with Barry also in her speed suit. I want to see Jay Garrett, the actual Jay Garrett, Barry's father's doppelganger, pop in and deal with those drama and that issues. I want to see that. I don't want to see an entire season to him dedicated to trying to fix it. I hope it's not. I think they're smart enough not to do that, and to have it to where Barry is going to figure out, oh, I need to be the Flash, and I need to let my mom die, and come to terms with all this within at least that first episode. I really do hope that's how it's going to happen. But either way, pretty good episode. It's a pretty good episode. It's setting up some things, possibly setting up for Supergirl to pop in. But yeah, other than that, it was getting kind of annoying. It looks 6/29 because I'm doing it 6/29 right now, and it's 6/2/2016 right now. It's just so you know when I'm recording this. But yeah, it was evened up. But either way, pretty good episode. That I do hope they don't play dumb and like go, well, we're gonna have an entire season dedicated to this multiverse, this other timeline that we're never probably gonna visit ever again. And so you have to wait another season until you see Wally running around with the Flash. But either way, pretty good episode. Tell me what you guys thought in the comments below. Tell me what you guys think about them doing the Flashpoint storyline in this. I hope it's just one episode. I really do hope. But I also like that Barry is now basically fast enough to where he can time travel whenever. Though he's probably going to lose that during the Flashpoint arc. But then again, there's also the thing about waves. About I call them time waves. They call them time remnants. But I mean like, it's kind of in a point to where you change the past, but the future is still having a hard time keeping up. So it's kind of like a wave of this new change taking over all of this main timeline. But then again, also multiverse, really, it's more they break off and it's more coming from an alternate timeline. But whatever. But either way, pretty fun episode. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you guys thought about this. I'm just like, ah! But either way, thank you so much for watching. Check out all my videos. I'm going to start watching all the Arrow episodes. But either way, thank you for watching. Check out all my videos, and we will see you later.